Hello guys, let me know if you can hear me okay or not. We're gonna do some guitar, or we're gonna start off with a guitar and then we'll see. I'll probably switch over to something unaccompanied by the guitar as well, because my guitar playing is not there yet fully. Anyways, let me know who's online. I thought I was running late a little, but it's actually not too bad. Somehow I managed to do it all. And I'm just a bit apprehensive that I'm gonna knock something over. But hopefully not. There's like all sorts of microphones around here, as you may probably hear. And yeah. Hold on, let me just move some things around. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think you guys should be able to hear me. Dmitry, здравствуйте. Hi Yitka, how are you? Yeah, I know. It's good to see the guitar. I can't promise you that the playing is going to be any good, but we'll give it a try. I haven't been able to practice much of the guitar this week. Actually, I did practice, but I suppose not as much as I'd like to. So I'm going to take it out on you guys. And yeah, I'm actually next week, next week Tuesday, which is only in 2 days, I'm gonna go and pick up my new guitar. Well, either Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I have time. Because I think because of the public holiday here in Sydney, the guitar shop is probably closed. Дмитрий, вы говорите по-английски или если вдруг затрудняетесь, то мне скажите, я постараюсь переводить все, что я говорю сейчас на английском, на русский. Потому что слушатели есть как из России или стран бывшего СНГ, вернее СССР, поэтому некоторые не говорят по-английски, поэтому напишите мне просто в комментариях, разговариваете по-английски или нет, чтобы я знал. Yeah, so I just literally got back from Pitt Street Mall today, from the city, and yeah, it was an interesting day. So the way it started out, when I got there was a protest, a silent protest, and there were people sitting down who were protesting and demanding release of the prisoners of war from Armenian side, who are held hostages or whatnot by the Azerbaijani side, because you may know that there was sort of like a war between Azerbaijan and Armenia, not so like a couple of months ago. Yeah, and a lot of people unfortunately died or got wounded, and I got chatting to one of the guys who actually... Ага, ну замечательно, то есть мне переводить не надо. Хорошо, приятно познакомиться. Не знаю, может быть, мы с вами даже виделись, встречались в Сиднее. Тем не менее, если вдруг нет, то приятно познакомиться. And yeah, interestingly, I was like, I got chatting because it was a little bit, what's the word? Like, in a word, awkward. Yeah, awkward probably is a good word to describe it, because they set up right next to the busking spot where usually me and other guys play. And actually, early in the day, there was this guy who does a balloon, and when he does a balloon, it's almost like a humoristic show. So it's a fun show for the kids, and we tried to kind of persuade the guys to move a little bit further down, because that's where normally a little bit further down the mall, that's where the protests take place. But you know, they kind of had their mindset on staying there. Anyway, so I got chatting to one of the guys, and turns out that he fled Syria, and thanks to his uncle who was living here in Australia, they managed to get a humanitarian visa because he kind of sponsored them to come over here. And yeah, it's interesting because he said he's Armenian, and there were lots of Armenians who fled Armenia, or yeah, I suppose parts of Armenia, due to the genocide that happened, under the Ottoman Empire rule. I'm not exactly sure when it happened. I think it was probably end of 19th century. So, anyways, he's like 5th generation, or maybe even more generations down the line. And I asked him whether he could still speak Armenian, and he said yes, which is quite amazing if you think that, his grandparents moved. And apparently there are parts of Syria where there's where the Armenian community probably lives, or there's probably some part that perhaps historically belonged to Armenia. And and he said there was about 100,000 Armenians living in Syria, but they also live in places like Lebanon and other parts of Middle East, which I didn't know, and it was quite interesting. Because I kind of approached the guys and asked them if they spoke Russian, because I'd assumed that they were like Armenians from the Soviet Union, but no, they were like from other parts of the world. Ясно. И видели, и слышали. Хорошо, понятно. Так, ну давайте с вами начнем, наверное, стрим. I'm gonna start, I don't know, let me start with this song, and we're gonna... Дмитрий, я сейчас буду несколько песен под гитару, не судите строго, потому что гитару я осваиваю где-то год, а потом, наверное, мы переключимся в нормальный формат. Посмотрим. Если вы первый раз на трансляциях, то трансляции в воскресенье и в среду, по воскресеньям и по средам, начинается в 7 часов по Сиднею и длятся 2 часа. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 I know. Hey, I ought to leave the young feet alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. 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 Let me know how the sound is, because it's a bit of an elaborate setup here, and I think my microphone is fine, but I don't know if you guys can hear the guitar all right. Maybe I can adjust the guitar to be a bit louder. Женя, привет! Как дела? Как у вас погода в Иркутске? Лето уже настало или еще Нет. Я разговаривал с семьей, и они мне сказали, что у них на Сахалине сейчас где-то около, ну вот по крайней мере, пару дней назад было 27 градусов. Это очень жарко для острова, потому что у нас иногда бывает так, что июнь очень холодный, потому что, мне кажется, это связано с тем, что начинают таять льды, и они смещаются с севера на юг, и со льдами приходит такая туманная погода, и можно сказать, что у нас такой туманный альбион немного. Спасибо, Дмитрий. Дожди, ясно, в Иркутске дожди. То есть, наверное, вы попадаете под те же атмосферные фронта, что и мы на Сахалине. Было тепло, 28 градусов. У меня сегодня второй сет такой получился немного, как сказать, экспромтом. Так получилось, что я практически весь сет, целый час пропел русские песни. Вот, было интересно на самом деле, потому что, ну, иногда так получается, потому что у меня как бы сам сет, он у меня не структурирован, можно сказать, поэтому, ну, в принципе, как и трансляции, если вы всегда приходите или будете приходить периодически, то вы увидите, что как бы как таковой структуры нет, есть просто набор песен, которые, ну, по крайней мере, для меня кажется, что они как-то более-менее связаны между собой. Ну, и поэтому каждая трансляция, она немного отличается от другой, от предыдущей. Вот. И сегодня первый сет у меня был где-то, наверное, в 12, да, где-то в половину первого. И так получилось, что там в основном были итальянские песни. А вот второй сет так получилось, что вышло, что были русские песни. Но на самом деле хорошо, потому что я давно не пел такой, и не было у меня такого прям продолжительного русского сета, и поэтому некоторые песни, которые я обычно иногда не пою, или пою, допустим, в связке, или смешав с другими песнями, с песнями на других языках, получилось так, что они сегодня все, ну, многие прозвучали. Так, подождите, я потерял свою капу. Секундочку. Алло. Так, на самом деле хорошо, что я заметил, что я, оказывается, не подключил капа, потому что я еще и заметил к тому же, что я не подключил гитару, поэтому... Так. Okay, now we are plugged in. Because I was wondering, the guitar sounded slightly different from before. Okay, now we're back in business. Right, let's see. Yeah, so I'm super excited because I've already paid a deposit for a new guitar. And this new guitar, so this guitar is a nylon string classical guitar, which I've had for quite some time actually, because I remember I bought it maybe 3 years ago when I first came to Sydney to live, and I had all the intentions of learning the guitar back then, and I even started, but then it didn't work out. But thanks to the COVID pandemics, I finally had the time to start learning guitar properly, and I now feel like it's something that will continue with me throughout the rest of the life. And yeah, and I decided, I've just had like probably last week or a couple of weeks ago, I had a 1-year anniversary, so to speak, of learning the guitar. And I've been thinking about getting a steel string acoustic guitar because it sounds different from the classical guitar, and it's shaped differently from the classical guitar as well, because they usually have a narrower neck and different strings, obviously. So yeah, and I went to this shop in Gladesville, which is actually not far from where I live. It's only about 30 minutes away, and I planned to go to that shop long time ago, and I actually once called them up and I asked them, can I come to your place, and I'm gonna bring my amplifier and like microphone stand and all that stuff, because I really wanted to test out some guitars and to see how they would sound through an amplifier. So the guy said, yeah, you can come, we can put you into a small room, but he was a little bit apprehensive, I would say, because he said we are a small shop, like we're not a big shop, so you know, we can't have like people come in and doing tests like this all the time. But then when I said that I'm kind of flexible and I can come during the week when they're not as busy, he said yes. And then I jumped on a bus, I think it was the next day, and I realized that I was taking the bus in the opposite direction. So the bus I took was traveling from here, from where I live, to Central Station, and the shop is actually in the opposite direction. It's in the direction sort of like you need to cross the Anzac Bridge, and you know, in that part of Sydney, and yeah, and then because I'd wasted the time by you know, going on a bus in the wrong direction, I then realized that I didn't have much time left because I had to be back for my saxophone lesson. And then I thought, okay, that's just not meant to be. So I came back, and then that was like a good 2 months, or at least, yeah, probably 2-3 months ago. And now I finally decided, I've kind of done a lot of research on YouTube, etc., about the different styles of guitars. And I actually found out from a guy who I bought the amp from. He mentioned in our conversation that he collects, and he also repairs and does some modifications to the guitars. And he said that he has a collection of about 30 guitars, and I asked him his thoughts about a particular model of guitar. He said, oh, why don't you go and check out this other brand? I asked him about Yamaha, which is also the brand of you know, of the guitar, and also of my saxophone, and actually of my piano as well. And a kind of Yamaha is a very kind of good trustworthy brand with a Japanese quality. And I was looking at a couple of Yamaha guitars, but then he recommended that I check out this other brand, which is a Chinese brand called Eastman. And this brand, they produce guitars in a sort of like in a very manual way. So the guitars are handcrafted, whereas if you look at the major brands like Martins, Taylors, etc., a lot of them are sort of manufactured by the machines. And yeah, and then these guitars are an amazing kind of value in terms of the quality of the materials and the workmanship that you get. So yeah, so and I think this is the only shop, the shop in Gladesville is the only shop that sells this or stocks this brand. So I ended up going there, and I researched different styles of guitars. So a lot of the guitars I was looking at were cutaway, so this shape where you have this cutaway like this. And I thought that I was gonna get one of those, and yeah, I got to the shop, tested one of the guitars, and then tested another, and then started kind of roaming around when I was not observed by the shop guys. And yeah, and I tested this another guitar which I'm getting, and I just fell in love with it. So yeah, this is the one that you'll be probably seeing at some point soon. It's a beautiful guitar, and I'm really excited to you know, playing it soon. It's a little bit probably too advanced for me, but anyways, I hope that I can grow with that guitar. Right, let's do this song. burning cities and neon skies, 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes, no flare. You really know to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, your ocean eyes. I've been walking through a world gone blind, can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature made friends with time. You left her lonely with a diamond mind, and those ocean nights, no fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean nights. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, those ocean eyes, no fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, those ocean eyes. Спасибо, Женя. Right. Женя, так, я забыл, ты, кажется, по-английски понимаешь, поэтому, наверное, переводить нет смысла. Если что-то непонятно, ты, пожалуйста, напиши мне в комментариях. Right, let's see, what else can we sing here? I'm gonna try this song. I don't know if Miyuki is around, but it's, I went to a gyoza party at a friend's house a couple of weeks ago, and then we started talking about songs, traditional songs, and because the girl, the host, was Japanese, I asked her what sort of like traditional Japanese songs are there, and there were like quite a few Japanese at the party as well. And I only know one, which is called Subaru, which I learned, and actually, surprisingly enough, they didn't know much about the song, because I think it's an older song, but they knew the original artist, so kind of I looked up the original singer of this song, and I believe the style is called enka. And when I told them the name of the person who was singing it, they recognized it from the name. But then they also mentioned this next song, which is actually an American song, but somehow I suppose it's culturally made its way into Japan and feels almost like Japanese in a way. Divine Terror, how are you doing? Спасибо большое. Спасибо. Постараюсь продолжать в том же духе. А вы откуда? Напишите мне в комментариях тоже. Я, кажется, вас до этого не видел на трансляциях. Right. It's gonna be, I think I probably tried this song a long time ago. It's actually one of the songs that I was trying out maybe 3 months ago or 3 or 4 months ago. And at that point of time, I was still struggling with the strumming, and maybe like this week or so, yeah, this or last week, I decided, okay, I'm gonna give it a try again to see if somehow in my brain this strumming clicked, and I think it has. So we're gonna give it a go, and yeah, it's quite good and encouraging in a way to try the songs that seemed impossible at a time because I was lacking the skills, and now it's kind of coming together little by little. Okay, I think I got the, let's see. Almost there, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is over there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather around her. Minus lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear your voice in the morning hour. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads. Спасибо, Женя. Right. So, as I've noticed with playing and strumming, a lot of it has to do with actually just relaxing and sort of like finding the natural rhythm pattern of the song. And I remember when I probably like 3 months into starting to learn the guitar, somebody contacted me from this company that developed the application that I'm using for learning, and they wanted to do like a user research interview, and so I agreed to do it. And there was a guy who's like a product manager for this app. He was on the call, and then there was another person who is like a teaching designer, and they asked me to like play a couple of things. And then one of the feedbacks that I got from the teacher there, he said, "Oh, you know, like strumming is like should be like heartbeat," and he said something that it's sometimes overestimated and overcomplicated in a way. So he just said, you know, people think that it's difficult, which it is when you're starting out. But then he made a comment that you just need to kind of, it'll come naturally. And yeah, and at the time I was thinking, oh, like how will it come naturally? But I think it's just like anything, I suppose, with the guitar and piano, probably it just like kind of falls into place eventually. So yeah. Спасибо, Dmitry. Спасибо. Yeah, and my hope is that with the guitar, it's the classical guitar. I feel like it's very mellow when you do kind of the finger picking, but it's probably not like best for strumming. So like the previous song, and I'm hoping that the kind of the steel string acoustics will sound a little bit better. And I'm kind of blaming the tools in a way. That sometimes, you know, when they say in Russian there's a proverb, which I don't know if there is a similar proverb in English. There's probably a similar one, and I actually wouldn't be surprised if it's in Russian it's borrowed from another language. But in Russian language we have a saying where it's kind of I don't know how to what the word is in English, but basically it's something along the lines that poor shoemaker always blames his tools for like poor workmanship, and we'll see. I hope that it's not necessarily the case within me, and I do hope that a steel string acoustics will produce a better result with some of the strumming songs. Let me try this other song, which is also another song that I've been kind of experimenting with, which is another famous song that you guys will know. Right. I've got this, sorry, I have this strange feeling. I don't know, maybe because my sleep patterns are funny. It's like, I sometimes feel this funny stuff in my chest. It's like hard to breathe. But yeah, hopefully it'll go away. Okay, let's give it a try. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew deep. I had to stop for the night. As she stood in the doorway, I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit the candle, and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor, I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine, he said. We haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night, just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, pretty alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling, the picture paint on ice. And she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers are gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the dawn. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax at the night now, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Хорошо. Dmitry, okay. Yeah, it's a cool song. I think a lot of people actually, it's probably one of the those most popular songs around the world, I would imagine. It certainly is a popular song in Russia, from my memory. I mean, it still is, and it's also one of the songs that is like a regular, and I would say the most popular song in the set of one of my busking friends, Martin, and I think whenever he plays that song, which he does beautifully because he's like a virtuoso guitarist, a classical guitar player, he's guaranteed to get a crowd. It's I think it's everyone's. The other one is Sweet Child of Mine, but I haven't yet attempted that one. It's a cool song by Guns N' Roses. What is my preferred style of playing the guitar? Good question. I feel like I'm leaning a lot towards finger picking, which we'll probably do a bit of that later with some of the songs. But I feel like some songs they lend themselves better to strumming. Like for example, Hotel California, I would imagine is a song that lends itself better to strumming. And then other songs, so for example like All of Me by John Legend and like Someone You Love by Lewis Capaldi, I think, in my view at least, they're better songs for strumming, and maybe that also depends sort of like on the, I would say maybe the rhythm of the song, yeah, like the rhythmic pattern, because finger picking I feel is better for songs that are a little bit more chilled and laid back. Some like songs that are slower in rhythm, whereas yes, strumming is a little bit more rhythmical, and therefore it lends itself better for some of these faster songs. Although because my, I suppose my natural tendency is, and yeah, inclination is towards slower songs in general, I feel like, yeah, therefore there's probably more songs that I have done so far with finger picking rather than the strumming. But on that note, we'll continue with some strumming for now, and then we'll probably switch to some finger picking. I'm surprised. Oh well, of course you told me actually, 𝐬𝐜, you've learned some guitar. So yeah, because it's something that like finger picking and strumming, those two terms would have been a complete mystery to me, even like, I don't know, half a year ago. Let's do this song. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Oh yeah, let's do this. How's the sound, guys, by the way? How are you finding it? I need to organize myself a little bit better, maybe. Taking a position that Martin usually takes when he plays.
Your smart mouth drawing me and you got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so easy to know what hit me, but I'll be alright. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. If you're all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're mine. Even when I lose, I'm weak, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. How many times do I have to tell you, even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, the world's distraction, my rhythm and blues. Can't stop seeing, it's reading in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. If you're all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're mine and I'm beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I look unwilling, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. I give you all of me, and you give me all of you.
This is such a beautiful song. And I think it's kind of one of those songs that kind of, let me just try to fix this chord because it keeps, I think it's because of the chord, the microphone keeps kind of rotating the other directions. Yeah, this is I believe like a good song will probably appeal to any generation. And yeah, this one is certainly one of those songs. Спасибо, Dmitry. Thank you very much. Right, I'm gonna do yet another, oh actually no, yeah, let's actually do this experiment first. I think I tried this maybe in a couple of streams ago. Yeah, it's good to see that people are, somehow finding my YouTube channel. Like today, somebody messaged me and they go, "Oh, we saw you today at Pitt Street Mall," and then the guy actually offered me to fix my website because for some reason he couldn't access my website on an Android, and then I checked on my iPhone, and then it seems to be working fine. So I'm gonna ask one of you guys to check out to see if the website is actually working, because it seems to be working for me, but maybe there's some operating system difference and it doesn't work on some other phones. Yeah, so it's I don't know who's subscribing to my channel for what reasons, because I've been posting obviously some kind of songs there, but also some of the videos documenting my progress, like on piano, on the guitar, etc., on saxophone. And I feel like there's like people coming to the channel for different reasons. So yeah, like at least now I know Dmitry subscribed because he saw me in Sydney, which is good to know. And I should probably advertise the channel a little bit more, which I'm trying to do, but sometimes I just forget.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your head, my dear, and place the most in mine. You know you stopped me there while I was passing by, and now I'm back to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I'm back to see you dance just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. And you just got to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're down, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey, hey. And when you're down, I'll make you do it all again. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again, all again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dmitry. Thank you very much. I don't know if it's better than the original. I have a lot of respect for people who, you know, write their own songs, and I think this one, the tone and I, definitely she's the one who kind of wrote the song. And yeah, I feel like, you know, people who write songs and they express themselves, yeah, like they relate to the song maybe better. But yeah, it's a very good compliment, and thank you very much. Yeah, this is another song that will probably lend itself better to like a steel string acoustics. I'm actually curious to see how it's gonna sound on a steel string. Right, let's see what else is here. Oh yeah, let's do this song, and I think that's kind of gonna conclude the strumming section of our stream today. Just get some water. Oh wow, okay. Oh, I think I got your, is it your wife, is your wife's name Olga? I think I got a message on my Instagram, yeah. And yeah, somebody mentioned that they've subscribed to me on all the platforms, which is quite awesome. I really thank you for that, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, and by the way, guys, let me know if you have any specific requests. We have like another hour to go, and you can check out, I think okay, now that makes sense. I really appreciate it. Well, say hello to your wife and your son as well. Right, let's do this next song. Yeah, today there was somehow, I think maybe because it's a long holiday, long weekend, there was a number of Russian-speaking families, and there was one guy from Kharkiv, from Ukraine, and then there was another guy from Ufa, which is in Bashkortostan in Russia. So yeah, I sort of like had a brief conversation at the end of my set, but then I had to pack up and come here. And then I also bumped into a person who I kind of only knew virtually through, because we participated in the same kind of concert online. And her name is Galina Lazareva. She writes songs, and I think she also does translations. And I was singing these Russian songs in Sydney and in my second set, and I saw somebody was kind of coming up from the street and started singing, and then I recognized, okay, I saw this familiar face, but we never met each other in person. And tonight I met Galina in person, which was a good experience as well. It's quite interesting, you know, like people you meet through busking. I think that's kind of the beauty of busking as well. Феличита, песни Трубадура из бременских музыкантов. Так, песня Трубадура. А что у нас там за песня? Я что-то... Есть Феличита. Феличита, к сожалению, я не знаю. Но я знаю про эту песню. Давайте я вам попробую что-нибудь другое из бременских музыкантов. Там есть, кажется... «Луч солнца золотого», наверное, да? Вы имеете в виду? Это из бременских музыкантов? Да, кажется, из бременских музыкантов. Хорошо, постараюсь ее спеть. Давайте сейчас с вами еще пару песен на гитаре исполним, и потом тогда исполним песню Трубадура. На гитаре я, к сожалению, пока еще не играю. В основном почему-то пробую в основном на гитаре английские песни, до русских дело пока еще не дошло.
There's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you know the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I'm going under this time. I fear there's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of love let me sleeping without you. Now I need somebody to know, somebody to heal, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. And I don't close my eyes when it hurts sometimes. I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your song till I come back around. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Женя, спасибо. Спасибо за твои реакции. Я знаю, что на любой мой пост в Инстаграме всегда гарантирована хорошая реакция от Жени. Uh, right, so, oh, thank you, Dima. Thank you, Dmitry. I don't know, do you go by Dima or Dmitry? Let me know what's your preferred way of being addressed. Yeah, let's do this song. And hold on, what time it is now? Yeah, we still have time. I will be able to. I'm just. I like to keep my word as much as I can, so I want to make sure that I sing Olga's song as well. But I think we still have plenty of time yet. All right. Let's see. Where is this? Oh yeah.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. I've been there before, but that life's a bore so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for a fountain, promises forever young. Some people need 3,000 roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be? No one to share, no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah.
beautiful song by Alicia Keys. Right, let me see, what's the other one? Oh. Yeah, okay. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Face was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her babe sitting on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she got your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. The time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? But remember when I moved in you, and I hold it off was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night, it's not someone who's seen the light, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Thank you guys, thank you very much. Спасибо. I think it also depends on the audience. My personal belief is that it's like any performance is always an interaction between the performer and the audience. So I feel like as a performer, I probably do my best when I have a very good audience like yourself. So thank you very much. Thank you. I think there's nothing worse when you perform and you don't feel the feedback, and yeah, you're just as much part of this performance as me. Can I bring my guitar for busking? I've done it once. I haven't taken guitar for busking for like, I don't know, 2 months or so. I mean, after the first and only time I brought it, that was it. And because I tend to bring the saxophone with me, because at least then I can kind of practice when I'm outdoors. But now that I have the digital saxophone, so I think probably the need for always taking the saxophone is not going to be there. So yeah, I'm going to try to, actually, yeah, I thought about bringing my guitar and maybe trying it out with the setup that Martin has, because he has got a setup that is more suited to guitar, so he has all the kind of bells and whistles to make the guitar sound much nicer. So as one of the options, I'm thinking of just, you know, taking my guitar and maybe plugging into his system. Yeah, or I mean, I still feel quite self-conscious playing the guitar, because in my mind it's, you know, far from perfect. But yeah, definitely, it's something that is on my mind. I will probably do that more on a on a weekday when I feel less self-conscious, and I know I can kind of mess up if I want to. But yeah, hopefully. I think what I like about the guitar is that it gives me access not just to the songs that I would normally sing, like this next song that I'm gonna sing now is sort of like a regular song in my repertoire, with a backing track, but also I feel the guitar, like some of the songs like All of Me, for example, or Someone You Loved, I would probably not sing them. Yeah, I don't regularly sing them, and it's because it's just kind of in a different style, somewhat, from my regular set. And what I like about the guitar is that I can kind of explore different styles as well, styles of music and songs that I would not normally be singing otherwise. So yeah. watch this space.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Женя, где ты находишь все эти эмотиконы? Гифки. Так, давайте с вами, что у нас еще есть? Let me see. Oh yeah, let's do this song. Yeah, one thing about this nylon string guitar, the classical one, I feel like it's interesting how it's gonna sound compared to the steel string acoustic, because I think the steel string acoustic actually gives a little bit more sort of like a harsher sound in some ways. It's a brighter sound, and it's also harsher. It's a little bit cleaner when you strum because of the quality of the guitar. But I think the beauty of this kind of classical nylon string acoustic, it kind of lends itself better to finger picking because the sound is so mellow because of the quality of the strings. Спасибо, надеюсь, что наслаждаешься прогулкой. Можно на «ты». Мне кажется, уже после стольких, практически года, да? Так.
The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. What a wicked game to play, to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I wanna fall in love. No, I wanna fall in love with you. Nobody loves no one.
Спасибо, Дмитрий. Спасибо всей вашей семье. Так, ну давайте с вами сейчас переключимся. Я отключу гитару. Секундочку, дайте мне. И мы с вами перейдем к другому репертуару. One, two. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два. Раз, два, раз, два, раз, два. Так, надеюсь, меня слышно. Раз, раз, раз. Так, сейчас, по-моему, получше чуть-чуть. Здесь надо было просто переключить микрофон. Так, ну давайте с вами споем, наконец, песню, которую попросила Ольга исполнить. Если это та песня, потому что я не уверен, но я думаю, что вы говорили про нее. Ну да, серенада Трубадура. Значит, я угадал. Let me see. I don't think I need the glasses. It'll probably just take me. Oh my God, what's happening here? Take me some time to get used to the lighting.
Луч солнца золотого, туч скрыла пелена, и между нами снова вдруг выросла стена. Ночь пройдет, наступит утро ясное, знаю, счастье нас с тобой ждет. Ночь пройдет, пройдет пора ненастная, солнце взойдет. Солнце взойдет. Петь птицы перестали, свет звезд коснулся крыш. В час грусти и печали ты голос мой услышь. Ночь пройдет, наступит утро ясное, знаю, счастье нас с тобой ждет. Ночь пройдет, пройдет пора ненастная, солнце взойдет. Солнце взойдет. Солнце взойдет. Солнце взойдет.
I like how this particular version of this song has got a bit of a kind of jazzy arrangement towards the end. It kind of, well, it's a relaxing song anyways, and this kind of the mellow jazzy sound at the end makes it even more relaxed in my view. Спасибо большое, Дмитрий. Ольге привет. Да, это такая очень хорошая песня, одна из моих любимых тоже. Давайте с вами, если есть какие-то еще пожелания, напишите. Так, давайте с вами, что вам еще можно подойдет сюда. Давайте споем вот эту песню. Мне кажется, она хорошо впишется после этой песни. Хочу ее записать на 𝐒𝐚𝐬𝐿. Может быть, вернее, она у меня, кажется, даже есть в записи, но я не совсем, надо посмотреть, может быть, не совсем удовлетворен качеством своего исполнения. Вот, ну, давайте посмотрим.
Мне приснилось небо Лондона, в нем приснился долгий поцелуй. В литере вовсе не держась, кто же из нас первый упадет? Вдребезги на Тауэрский мост. Утром я узнаю, утром ты узнаешь позже, этих слов дороже ничего и нет. Без таких вот звоночков я же зверь-одиночка, промахнусь, вернусь ночью, не заметит никто. Все тот же зверь-одиночка, я считаю шажочки до последней, до точки полетели летать. На-на-на, 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 на-на-на-на, на-на-на. Мне приснилось небо Лондона, в нем приснился долгий поцелуй. Мы гуляли там по облакам, притворились лондонским дождем. Моросили вместе на асфальт. Утром я узнаю, утром ты узнаешь позже, этих слов дороже ничего и нет. Без таких вот звоночков я же зверь-одиночка, промахнусь, вернусь ночью, не заметит никто. Все тот же зверь-одиночка, я считаю шажочки до последней, до точки побежали летать. На-на-на, 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 на-на-на-на.
Пою ли я что-нибудь из репертуара Аббы? Да, здесь у меня есть одна песня, которую я недавно, буквально вот, может быть, пару недель назад, не знаю, как-то она мне в голову пришла, решил добавить ее в репертуар, потому что она так очень хорошо вписывается. Ну и по смыслу она мне нравится, и сама мелодия замечательная, и мне кажется, очень многие люди знают, по крайней мере, припев к этой песне. Такая очень позитивная песня. Я думаю, что мы с вами на этой песне закончим стрим, и потому что она такая хорошая песня. И в последнее время я люблю, по крайней мере, один из сетов завершать на этой песне. Поэтому мы с вами на этой песне завершим. Я думаю, что вы узнаете эту песню также. Есть еще другая песня, допустим, Happy New Year. Кажется, я пел как-то, но она, больше красивая песня, но по смыслу как бы больше подходит под Новый год. So Dmitry was asking if I had any songs in repertoire from ABBA, and I was just saying that I just happened to learn and include one of the songs into my repertoire recently, and we're going to be finishing the stream with that song. Right. I just remembered about this beautiful Russian song that I don't sing that often, but it's a beautiful song I don't think it's very well known, but it's such a tender and I don't know. Somehow I don't think is it complicated? No, musically it's just beautiful, and in some ways it's simple, but maybe that's where sometimes the beauty lies in simplicity. Let me see if I can find it. And this song is by this amazing guy who also writes his own music, and it's called, do you know, it's like a love song. I think I found it. Let me just make sure that's the one. And yeah, like with this microphone, I almost feel like I'm doing a radio show because it's got a I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it definitely has got this kind of radio mic quality. And ever since I had a problem with one of my microphones here, and I had to sort of resort to using this one, which is a microphone that I use outdoors mostly. And yeah, it just always makes me feel like I'm doing a radio show of sorts.
Вниз по течению, с высоты не держать за запястье успех и без веры спастись. И без прочтения линий судьбы на ладонях чужих уже не пытаясь найтись. Я потерял себя, забыл, где день и ночь, как смакует сон мольбы. Тебя помочь мне найти тот свет, что меня приведет к любви. Знаешь, если на берегу ты войдешь в закат и уйдешь с рассветом, значит, берегу, но запомни миг, когда еще снег на твоей щеке. Против течения с тобой, крепко взяв за запястье успех и надеясь спастись. Глядя в глаза твои, растворяясь в них, и боюсь спугнуть то, что мы нашлись. Не потерять, опять быть с тобою день и ночь, охранять твой сон и мольбы. Ведь именно ты смогла помочь мне найти тот свет, что меня и привел к любви. Но знаешь, если на берегу ты войдешь в закат и уйдешь с рассветом, значит, не у берегу, но запомни миг, когда еще снег на твоей щеке.
Целый мир.
It's such a beautiful song. I don't know. It's I always I remember when I first somebody recommended it to me, and I sort of like it took me some time to check it out, and then when I finally did, I thought, oh my god, this is such a beautiful song. It's I like kind of the kind of Latin rhythm within it. It's sort of like sounds Latin to me in a way, but then the music is beautiful and also the lyrics are very tender. I think it's got like a lot of tenderness in this song, and in my view, is it's like one of the those songs that unfortunately is probably not very well known, but it's definitely one of the most beautiful songs out there. Спасибо, Дмитрий. Рад, что понравилось. Надеюсь, что да, эта песня этого заслуживает. Yeah, and I think it's difficult to translate the lyrics. I wish I could into English, but it's got a very romantic meaning, and if you have a a means to do it, I should probably look it up and then just share it in the chat so that you guys save you the effort. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Those of you who are English speakers. Right, let's see. We've got time for 2 more songs, so we're gonna be finishing with the ABBA song, as I said, and let's. I'm just thinking which song we could sort of sequence into our stream tonight. That would be a good transition. Actually, I know this song. Okay, this is, I don't know if Miyuki is still around, tonight, but she likes this song as well, surprisingly, because I mean, it's a Russian song, but it's a cool song. Let's see. And this one is called "The Lullaby of the Bear," Mother Bear. Yeah, it's indeed 𝐒𝐚𝐬. So those of you who don't know it, it's a beautiful animated cartoon, very, very, very kind-hearted, I would say, and it's about a small polar bear trying to find his mother. Or am I mixing it up? No, I think he has his mother. I'm mixing it up with with another great cartoon. Thank you, Yitka. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you had a great day, and um, I'm glad the goggles worked for you. Um, right. Yeah. So let's, as I said, let's finish with this song by ABBA. And thank you, guys. As I said, the audience makes just as much difference to the stream as me as a performer. So thank you for your wonderful comments and suggestions. So let me just find this song. Yeah, about talking about the microphone. So I think a few streams ago, so Sasha, who works at the kind of the Russian cable channel, and you know he and his wife are very involved in the life of the Russian community, dropped by. I think he just happened to hear me using this microphone, and then he messaged me saying, "Oh, can you record some like some stuff, just like a few lines, because there might be some sort of a voiceover work or gig potentially." And yeah, I took some time because I wasn't sure what to record, and I finally did it this week Wednesday, and it took me a few, a few takes to get there, but it was good fun, and I think, what did I do? There was like one article, so I ended up reading out an article about the history of the Kievan Rus and from Wikipedia, and then there was another one. Yeah, just oh yeah, I was thinking, what else could I do? And then I googled like weather forecast, and it was a lot of fun to kind of do that experiment with the voice, and seeing how you can kind of say the same lines in different ways. I sometimes actually feel, because um, I remember when I was going to a choir for auditions, um, I would always kind of get either put like an option to be put into a baritone section or like second tenors, and I've noticed that when I was kind of reading the lines, and I had to sort of do several takes, that some of the lines kind of sounded in one voice and then the other ones in another, and it was so inconsistent in a way, which was okay. I was thinking, oh my god, but it was fun nonetheless. So yeah, well, I'll keep you posted how that goes. And let's see, this is a song. Those of you who know the lyrics, please sing along. Let's see how to switch it on. Yep. I'm nothing special, in fact, I'm a bit of a bore. When I tell a joke, you've probably heard it before. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing, 'cause everyone listens when I start to sing. I'm so grateful and proud. All I want is to sing it out loud, so I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Mother says I was a dancer before I could walk. Sorry, it's accidentally pulled the cord out, so.
Mother says I was a dancer before I could walk. She says I began to sing long before I could talk. But I've often wondered, how did it all start? Who found out that nothing could capture a heart like a melody can? Well, whoever it was, I'm a fan. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. I've been so lucky. I am a guy with golden voice. I wanna sing it out to everybody. What a joy, what a life, what a chance. Thank you for the music, the songs I am singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy, those of you who are in Sydney. Enjoy the long weekend. Всем большое спасибо за то, что сегодня были со мной. Сиднейцам хороших длинных выходных. Тем, кто не живет в Сиднее, хорошего начала недели. And I'll see you guys most likely on Wednesday. I might do, I'm not like 100% sure yet, but I might do a stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm still kind of thinking about it. But yeah, if I do, let it be a nice surprise to you. And otherwise, I'll see you on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Sydney time, or next Sunday, depending on what works for you. I'll see you, and thanks again. And Dmitry, Olga, welcome to the stream family. Thank you.